möchte die Gelegenheit noch mal benutzen, mich bei
I would like to use this opportunity to thank the President for the very clear stance that Kenya has taken with regard to Russia's war of aggression on Ukraine and against Ukraine. This is indeed a very clear and a very courageous stance of importance for the security of the world. When we talked personally earlier, I shared with him that I have often quoted the words of the Kenyan ambassador to in the Security Council of the United Nations, because he very clearly described in what way Russia's war violates international law in making that statement. I am very happy about the fact that we have these negotiations. We are continuously making headway. We're engaging in a lot of detailed discussions, and we hope to achieve a good overall result. And the very intensive and good preparatory work that I did with the Vice Chancellor and the Finance Minister has paid off. He's prepared our negotiations, and we're now going through very concrete issues step by step. And I think at the end of the day, the efforts will pay off. We have also focused on things that you might not have focused on, but you will be satisfied at the end of the day. We hope we will find a solution that is good for the future of our country. Perhaps just one remark, if I may. It is about modernizing our country in the 21st century in the face of immense challenges at a global level. In a world that continues to grow together, that will soon have more than 10 billion inhabitants, where we'll have many important countries in Asia, in Africa, in South of America, not only the classical countries of the North, and thus it is important that we do things right in order to help us organize progress. It is about digitization, it's about standing up to man-made climate change, and it is about responding at the requisite speed as is in line and appropriate for the biggest economy in Europe. It's important when you want to be an industrial country that is driving change and trade in the world, whilst at the same time carefully using the resources we have. And it's of course also about the speed with which Germany develops, enhancing the speed in introducing the matters we intend to do, not only with regard to renewables being used to a great extent. It's also about setting up the necessary infrastructures more quickly in order to have the infrastructure we need for the future. So the effort will pay off. I can assure you of that. And I'm pretty confident that we will make major achievements. That discussions like this take some time is not coming as a surprise. I think it's fair to say there are a whole host of elements and trends in society that need to be reflected. Of course, we delegate those to parties, the parties represented in the Bundestag, and then we have the parties that are members of the coalition government, and we also have to discuss matters that haven't yet been settled. You know, you cannot just carry out a poll saying what is the end result going to look like. It's a tedious process of negotiating that we have set out to engage in. This is representative for the society as a whole on the pathway to a successful modern economy, and this is what is at stake.